more fun goes to die.
10 burning questions we have for Wednesday Season 2, Part 2. Just when we thought Nevermore Academy couldn't get any darker or more twisted, Wednesday. Season 2, Part 1 gave us more mysteries, creepy institutions, cryptic visions, and of course, a healthy dose of Addams Family drama. But while a lot went down in those 4 intense episodes, it also left us dangling on the edge of a cliff, with more questions than answers. From missing family members to dangerous enemies, visions of death, and shady secret programs, it's clear that Part 2 is going to be a storm of revelations. So while we wait for the second half to drop, let's dive into 10 burning questions that are haunting fans as we count down the days to see what happens next.
What did you see?
Enid dies and it's all my fault. I die because of you!
1. Enid's fate. Are we counting down to her death? Let's talk about the vision that kicked off Season 2. Wednesday sees Enid dead. Not injured. Not hurt. Dead. And for a show that doesn't play around with fake-outs, that's seriously ominous. Now, Enid made it through Part 1 alive, which is a miracle in itself. But there's one big problem. Tyler. Remember when Wednesday visited him in Willow Hill? He straight up promised that Enid would be the next person he kills. At the time, he was locked up. But now, he's escaped. And Enid is literally at the top of his hit list. Could the vision still come true? Could Wednesday's best friend and roommate actually die in Part 2? The show has already shown it's not afraid to go dark, and Enid's bubbly personality has made her a fan favorite, which in Wednesday logic makes her an even bigger target. 2. Can Wednesday reignite her psychic flame? Wednesday, without her psychic powers, feels like Dracula without fangs. Her visions were a vital part of what made her dangerous and unpredictable. But the moment she saw Enid's death, her powers disappeared. And just when she thought she could bring them back through Goody Addams' spellbook, Morticia went full mom mode and burned it to ashes. So, where does that leave her? Could she find another source to help unlock her gifts again? Maybe even a mentor? Or will she double down and risk pushing herself into the same madness that consumed her Aunt Ophelia? The psychic void inside her is clearly messing with her emotionally, and let's be honest, Wednesday's emotional balance was already hanging by a thread.
I'm gonna get you out of here.
What kind of angel are you?
An avenging one.
3. Is Ophelia hiding in plain sight? Speaking of Ophelia, Morticia's younger sister has been shrouded in mystery since the start of Season 2. Institutionalized, forgotten, missing. But what if she never truly left Willow Hill? The woman Wednesday frees at the end of Part 1, the one who doesn't behave like the other lowest subjects, seems far too composed. She doesn't lash out. She follows Wednesday. And she and hashtag 39S notably separated from the other outcasts. The clues are subtle, but the theory makes too much sense. She's Ophelia Addams. Her psychic gifts likely made her a prize test subject in the lowest program, which could explain her long absence. That escape wasn't just a breakout. It might have been a family reunion, one that neither of them realized until it was too late. 4. What's Principal Dort really up to? Let's face it, Principal Dort has big, I know something you don't energy. He spends half of Part 1 chasing after Hester Frump, trying to get her to fund the Nevermore Gala, like his life depends on it. Sure, she's rich and influential, but there's a weird sense of urgency to it, like Dort's trying to buy time or cover something up. Maybe he's in financial trouble, or maybe he's hiding something darker about the school or its past. Whatever it is, it's not just about a check from grandma. And if there's one thing we've learned in Wednesday, it's that when someone's desperate, they're usually guilty. 5. Who was on the other end of that phone call? One of the most suspicious moments in the whole season comes in episode 4. Bianca and Ajax overhear Principal Dort on the phone saying, "I've always had your back. You've always had mine. I've got this under control." Excuse me, what exactly is under control? Was he talking to someone inside Lois? Maybe he's not just the principal of Nevermore. Maybe he's also a normie pretending to be an outcast, working with the same people who experimented on students like Ophelia. It's giving double agent energy, and whatever he's planning, it's definitely not part of the school handbook. The fact that he's confident only makes it scarier. 6. Is the fundraiser a setup for something sinister? Dort's obsession with the Nevermore fundraiser isn't just about money, it's about power. He's pulling strings, blackmailing students like Bianca, and acting like this gala is the event of the century. But think about it. What if it's a trap? What if the fundraiser is meant to gather every outcast in one place? If he's working with the lowest program, it would be the perfect setup.
Get them in the same room. Lock the doors. Begin.
The next phase of experimentation. It sounds twisted, but this is Wednesday after all.
We both know the only reason he married me was to help him recruit people so that he could steal them.
7. What secrets is Bianca's mother keeping? Gabrielle's return in part 1 brought a major shakeup to Bianca's world. After the morning song, cult crumbled and its leader went on the run. Gabrielle fled to Jericho and ended up hiding in Nevermore in an abandoned classroom, no less. But we still don't know why she's hiding. Was she a victim of the cult's downfall? Or did she take part in something she now regrets? And why come to Nevermore unless she knew something important was happening there? Gabrielle's presence feels intentional. She's not just running from the law, she's hiding from something else. And in part 2, it might finally come to light. 8. What happens when Slurp becomes human again? Let's shift focus to Pugsley for a moment. The kid literally reanimated a corpse. Slurp, his undead zombie buddy, started out as a brain-eating ghoul, but has slowly become more human. He's talking now. He's thinking. He's even got jokes. According to Ajax's ghost story in episode 1, Slurp used to be a student, one who built a mechanical heart and became a Nevermore legend before dying. So if he's coming back to life, what does that mean? Will he retain his memories? His genius? Could he become a fully functioning part of the school again? Or is there a darker twist waiting once his transformation is complete? It's Frankenstein meets Glee, and we're not ready. 9. Where is Lady Gaga's character, Rosalind Rotwood? Lady Gaga's highly anticipated appearance in Wednesday Season 2 was confirmed ages ago. She's playing Rosalind Rotwood, a teacher at Nevermore, and yet she's been completely absent in Part 1. No cameo, no mentions, nothing. But that can only mean one thing. She's going to make a major impact in Part 2. Netflix confirmed she'll appear, and there's even a new song tied to her appearance called Dead Dance. We might even get a new viral dance sequence, especially after the first season's Goo Muck moment lit up TikTok. So where's Rosalind Rotwood? And when she shows up, is she friend or foe? 10. Is Cousin ITT ever going to appear? This one's been bugging fans since Season 1. We've seen Gomez, Morticia, Pugsley, Uncle, Fester, and now Grandmama Hester. But where is the most iconic walking hairball of the Addams clan? Cousin ITT is still MIA. At this point, it's more than just an omission, it feels intentional. Maybe the show is saving him for a big reveal. Or maybe he's off doing something secretly important, as only Cousin ITT could. Either way, if Part 2 doesn't give us at least a glimpse of that fabulous mane, fans are going to riot. We need the sunglasses. We need the chatter. We need ITT. Outro. The madness is just beginning. So there you have it. 10 of the biggest, boldest, and most mysterious questions we have going into Part 2 of Wednesday Season 2. Will Enid survive? Can Wednesday get her powers back? What secrets are hiding in Willow Hill? And Nevermore's darkest corners? Who's lying? Who's spying? And who, if anyone, can be trusted? We've only seen half the story, and already it's full of deception, betrayal, horror, and intrigue. But if we know Wednesday Addams, she's not going to let anything, not visions, not lost powers, not secret programs, stand in her way. Now it's your turn. What questions are keeping you up at night after watching Part 1? Do you think Enid will survive? Is Principal Dort the real villain? Is Ophelia still alive? Drop your wildest theories in the comments. We'll be watching from behind a two-way mirror in a shadowy room in Willow Hill. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more spooky deep dives, and prepare yourself, because Wednesday's not done with us yet. Until then, stay weird, stay suspicious, and never trust a normie in a lab coat.